welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about social health. Social health is the relationships we have and how we interact with others. It can be like how we interact with our neighbors in our neighborhoods, in our community, how we conduct ourselves online, how we conduct ourselves, how do we show up, are we in joining clubs, groups like sports and fitness groups. There's plenty of clubs and groups around on social media. Taking part in physical activities with others. A running club, a walking club, soccer, taking part in physical activities. You join participating in group classes like hobbies. Join a group, a painting class. Just learn interests and shared interests in classes with others. How you interact with people, like you attend organizations, social gatherings. Interact with your neighbors. You know, they have HOA meetings or whatever they have. They have maybe your community neighbors and all that may have a yard sale. They may have, everybody may go trick-or-treating together or something like that. Learn who your people are around you in your environment. You don't have to know every last one of them, but hi, how you doing? You know, that some people may save your life. You never know. Know who the people are that's living next door to you, that's living by you. Make sure that you're engaging with other people. You know, diversity. They don't have to be your best friends. Everyone doesn't have to be your best friends. Make sure that it's okay, that you can deal with them. They're people, we're all different. We can all find something in someone to have a conversation with other human beings that are not like you, that don't look like you, okay? We should be able to do that in this world. Get to know people. Ask questions like their culture and stuff. Pay to ask questions like, oh, well, we do this, so my family, this is what we do at Christmas time. How do you and your family, you know, celebrate, or what, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't even celebrate, but you can just ask different questions like, this is how we do it. How do you guys do it? Or, you know, because you may learn something, and maybe something like, wow, I didn't know that. Okay? And you also have to be sensitive to other cultures. We're not all the same, okay? And it's all right that we're not, because God didn't put us here to be the same. We're different. It's all right. Yes. So that doesn't mean that that you have a right to say anything or think anything less of someone else because they're different from you. Social health is like the health care access and the quality of care, because everyone doesn't get the same quality of care. So make sure that, you know, you're seeking out the care that you need, or make sure that you're addressing that and having those conversations. Oh, the biggest thing is that with social health, that you are able to be alone, that you're okay with being by yourself versus want to be everyone's friend. You know, like, that's my friend, that's my friend. Everyone is not your friend. It's okay. They're not all your friends. They can, just because you work with them and you talk to them every day, that don't mean they're your friend. Oh yes, and like social health, like joining groups, you know, like this one here, My Forward Life. Join, subscribe, okay? Subscribe. Or is joining groups where we can support each other and we can share our challenges. This is what Forward Life is about, is support and sharing our challenges and coming, but we can give like resources, or you're going through, sometimes you don't think about things and someone can give you, say something to you, and you'd be like, oh wow, I didn't even think about that, because you're so wrapped into whatever's going on with you. So this is what My Forward Life is about, is to support and share challenges and to help each other get through this thing we call life. That's what it is. It's building trust, and we're going to get into that later. Sometimes social health and support, you build support system. You don't know what someone's going through, so sometimes you got to help someone. Like, you don't know, you might be the person that they need, that just at the right time. Help them. They're in distress or something. Just be like, hey, tell me what you need, and I do. Sometimes you can't help everyone, but this, you will know. And if you can, help someone. Don't be like, oh, I'm not help someone and then go and talk about them. It's like a stab in the back. Don't do that. It's not nice. In coping with social health and well-being, sometimes we experience life-changing things. Yes, C19, and look at the things that, you know, you may have been through. I look at the things I've been through. It significantly impact our social connections. It's important to address, you know, those challenges that you have. Find some things that can help you, and so that you can build maintain and strengthen your social well-being with people, first with yourself, okay? That you can be alone and everything. And then, you know, on the outside with the people at home. And then you go outside from there, work, school, church, you seek support from your friends, your colleagues, your family members. I mean, open up to them and tell them what you need, what's going on with you, some of your feelings, your experiences, and let them know how they can support you, because we all need someone, and having those people that for comfort and understanding, it helps you feel like you belong. Be sure that you're engaging in social activities. Social activities can help nurture your social well-being, like participate in gatherings and events, your hobbies. Make sure they align with your interests. Don't be forced to do something that you don't want to do. If you don't want to go, then don't go. Don't feel like you have to be obligated to go somewhere, because you don't have to. If it doesn't feel good and you're not, if it doesn't feel good for you to be there, you don't want to be, don't go. Don't do it. Don't force yourself in situations that you don't have to. Okay, it's stressful enough to have to go through all that stuff. So don't do it. Also, seek out supportive communities and groups, both in person and online. You can start with this one right here. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead. You're gonna have fun here. You're gonna enjoy it. So please subscribe. Thank you. When you seek like this group, when you seek those supportive groups and communities in person and online, make sure that you're really interested in there and there is feeding you. Okay? Make sure it's feeding you, because you're just in a group and it's a lot of stuff. Sometimes you get in there and weed it out. If you don't like it, then unsubscribe. You don't have to join groups. You don't have to. Don't feel obligated to be in any group that you don't feel good to be in. If you can't use your voice, if you're not comfortable, if somebody has said something, people are going to say things, but it depends on how you're going to take it. So just be careful with people. If you don't want to be there, don't. All right. And if you need help, seek resources out there so that you can find a safe space to share your thoughts and emotions, learn from others, and you can gain valuable insight about the things that's going on in life. You can do that here also. My forward life again. Anyways, maintain open and honest communications for your social well-being, and also make sure that you stand up for yourself. Advocate for you. Who else is going to do it? Set boundaries with your loved ones and people, and communicate clearly. Like, hey, this is what I want. This is what I need. Make sure that you express that so that they have understanding. So don't be like, you don't have to think like, well, they should know, or they don't have to think you should know. If you tell them, they will know. They don't have to ask. And if they tell you, then you don't have to ask. There's no misunderstanding. Okay? Yes, because, like clear, the communication and stuff that you have with other people, that's where you're going to get your understanding. That's where you're going to get your empathy. That's how you're going to build your relationships. Hopefully, that's how you can do it. Make sure that you are engaging in self-care practices, that you are taking care of your social well-being, that you are prioritizing your activities that bring you joy, that you enjoy, whether it's time alone. I love time alone. I mean, I I can be by myself, so I love reading. I love, I discussed in other videos before this one the things that I like. So make sure that you can spend time by yourself, and that you're taking care of yourself, and that you're participating in things that you like, that you enjoy, that gives you joy. Taking care of you, it's going to impact your social connections. If you take care of yourself and you have the understanding and communication with others and stuff, it's going to make things, hopefully, will make things better for your social well-being and the connections that you have, with others. Social health, you make sure that you're looking out for number one. You're okay to be by yourself, that you're seeking support, therapy, counseling if needed, that you're having communication with your loved ones, your co-workers, your church members, your neighbors, whatever you're in person or online, in a group, wherever. Make sure you are communicating, and if you don't like something, set boundaries. Make sure you're setting boundaries, taking care of yourself, join the groups that you like, Don't feel like you're obligated to be in anything. Build healthy communication and try to be understanding of other people that don't look like you. Okay, make sure that you try to have understanding and conversations. You don't have to talk to everyone, but I'm sure there's someone you may have a thought or idea. Don't be afraid. Sometimes, I mean, you don't know people, you don't know how they're going to act or how they're going to respond, but all they can respond, I mean, what are they going to do? Just be like, hey, I don't know this, but this is how I do this. Can you tell me how do you do it, or how do you do it, or your family or your husband, or just spark up a conversation, especially if it's a coworker and you guys are talking, and you don't have to offend anyone because you're asking a conversation, okay? You shouldn't be hating anyone because people don't look like you. It's okay that they don't. God didn't make us all alike, okay? I just wanted to talk about social health and how we can build ourselves, so our health better socially, and to be in our best health self. We have to not only socially be okay with ourselves, but we have to be okay with others in social environments. Okay. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, please leave them below. Thank you. Also, I would appreciate if you please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you don't want to leave the comments below, you can email me at hello.myforwardlife@gmail.com. Okay? And I'll answer you. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really appreciate you guys. Until next time.